animals and human. And this is called sepsis, or ischemic retrofusion injury. All of a sudden you have a whole organ like the lung, the intestine, that within a few hours collapse for some reason. And the common mechanism for both is the cogeneration of nitric oxide and oxygen radicals. Now when I'm writing it like that, I will say, what are radicals? I'm sure that you don't know. You are sure that you don't know, but you do. What are radicals? Not molecules, I'm talking about the common language. What are radicals in the common sense? These are entities that either have something that they don't want and look for somebody to stick it on, or you have something that they want to take away from you. One way or another, radicals are entities that make balagan, that ruin their surrounding, that make disorder, make things collapse. The same is about nitric oxide and oxygen radical, only that when are made by the organism in small quantities, they are very important signals. They are signals that operate many things. For example, if there is a lack of oxygen, nitric oxide radical is secreted and causes vasodilation. And you know that if you have some heart condition, you get some nitroglycerin, exactly for that, to release nitric oxide and to get vasodilation. However, if they are produced in large quantities, such as by activation of leukocytes in the blood or by the plant, this leaf that needs to be taken off, they cause destruction of the tissue in a very, very rapid manner. So what we thought is, how can we make the same thing for the tumor? But now we have to do it in a very confined manner, not to run to other organs, we want to save them, just to let the tumor out, collapse, shedding off, die in a very short time. The secret to that is actually what we call photodynamic therapy, and here comes the chlorophyll to the picture. Photodynamic therapy, in principle, is about taking molecules that are called sensitizer and shining light on them. And some molecules, as you shine light on, can make oxygen radical. If you will give them the opportunity to collide with an oxygen molecule that is in the blood, that's what we need, they will make it radical if they collide fast enough after they underwent excitation by light. The chlorophyll, as I've said in the beginning of my talk, was made by nature to do it through more than 2 billion years of evolution. It's the ideal machine to create radicals upon illumination. These are very short-living radicals, so you create them, and in a fraction of a second they disappear. But in the place that they are formed, they are very active. And make the radicals, and at the same time consume the oxygen. What the vessel do? Secrete nitric oxide, the blue, yellow thing around them here, and vasodilate the blood vessels. But then immediately come these spring-like machines, which the role is to maintain homeostasis by constriction, they are called endothelin. And now the nitric oxide interacts with the oxygen radical like this formose compound, leave behind the vasoconstrictor, and the blood vessel constrict immediately. Now these four bonds are very, very deleterious molecules. They are called the oxynitrate. And they will finish the job. They will kill the blood vessels. They will not let them open again. They will then go to the tumor tissue that's around it, destroy the tumor tissue. We have exactly the reaction that we wanted. Sepsis-like reaction, highly localized, just around the tumor, close it completely, and bringing us to what I showed you in the beginning of my talk. Now, this is just a small example. We have here tumor that was grafted in the earlobe of a mouse. And you will see, and we'll follow it by a method that is called intravital microscopy. Just look at what you see and try to pay attention to the above time. See, these are minutes. After injection of the drug, in about 3 minutes, the circulation is blocked. There is an active destruction. There will be normal blood vessel will come back to functionality, but the tumor is gone. Black hole. Within a few minutes. So it's what we did. The first step was to turn the blood vessels, which are usually called lifeline of the tissue, we turn them into death lines. We turn them into lines that produce death signal, very bad molecules. And then, shortly after, they started to do whatever they did. We closed the blood vessel, no more blood come in, the cells are actively killed, the blood vessels are closed, the tumor is gone. And what you see after 2 weeks is what, after 7 days is what I described just a minute ago. So here we come to the first indication, a little bit more details on the prostate cancer treatment. This is what we are talking about. This is a small organ that is essential for reproduction.